Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hunky Dory TV. It is Wednesday and we have got another amazing show for you. We are combining goodie boxes with some amazing Black Friday deals. We have got lots to show you. We are going to be opening another goodie box as well. If you watched the show yesterday or saw Anne-Marie over at Hobby Maker, you will know that each of the goodie boxes contains a minimum of £85 worth of hunky dory goodies.
That's gone up, hasn't it?
Yes, it was 80.
It was
gone up to
85. Wow.
Just when you thought things couldn't get any better, isn't it? How can we
Everybody
go
else
one
is
better?
bringing everything down. We're raising it up.
I know. So over £85 worth of goodies for just £30. T's and C's, please note, just make sure you go onto the website and have a look with regards to shipping. You can order up to 4 boxes per order, and we guarantee that all 4 boxes will be different. But just make sure they are in one order. And just let you know, they are non-returnable once opened. And I've even got a post-it note with a smiley face on. 70% of the goodie boxes have already gone, and they were only launched. Was it Sunday? They were on the website from Sunday. So if you do want 1, 2, 3, 4, make sure you check out today. My name's Amy. I'm presenting the show today alongside Rebecca. Good morning. You okay? Happy Wednesday. Why do I have to keep thinking what day it is? It is. I don't know why I'm confused with the days this week. It is Wednesday. And in the demonstration station, we have got Kat. Good morning.
Good morning.
You okay?
I am, yes.
I feel like you're getting the best of like both worlds today.
I know.
Black Friday deals and a goodie box.
Yes.
And 2 amazing back in stock products, which you're going to love, Kat, because you've used them before.
Yay.
So we are looking forward to your demonstrations with those today. But before we take a look at our products, let's have a look at our Win It Weekly. And look what you are getting. You are getting your Miri and Satin Mega Mix Multi-Buy. I know.
This is my favourite.
I know. 80 sheets of Miri. You are getting the satin and the shine. I mean, look. Imagine that in your craft room. Worth £59.98. 2 lucky winners that we will announce on Friday's show. To be in with a chance to win, all you need to do is like, share and comment the answer to the following question. What was the world's largest Christmas gift? Was it A, the London Eye, B, the Sydney Opera House, or C, the Statue of Liberty? I don't know the answer to this one, do you, Kat?
I think I do,
Do
so
you?
I'm not going to say anything else.
Okay, well, we'll check the comments and then we will have a look and see if you are right. So if you want to be in with a chance to win, just like, share and comment your answer and we'll announce those 2 lucky winners on Friday's show. But let's have a look at some amazing Black Friday deals. These deals are on until midnight on Sunday, the 30th of November. So that is this Sunday. Look at these. So we are starting strong with our original Prism alcohol markers. Have you seen the price?
What? Sorry.
Have you seen it? Okay, Kat is actually
I think I need a
speechless.
minute. No.
I know. So these are our original alcohol markers. You can see you are getting 6 different alcohol markers in here. Don't forget, you are getting dual tip, so you've got your chisel and your bullet nibs on there as well. These should be $9.99. So I think 6 alcohol markers for $9.99 is a really good price, isn't it?
Amazing value.
$2.99.
There's no other way to put this, and I'm sorry if I'm being really blunt, but you can't buy rubbish felt tips for that price.
No, you can't. No. And how many of us out there have really nice like pens and things that your children want to use?
Yeah.
Mum, can I borrow your pens? And you think, oh, okay. Get them their own. What an amazing stocking filler these will be. We have got, how many different sets are that? 4, 8, how many? 14 different sets. Imagine the price.
Hang on, what's 14 times 3?
less than £42
Wow.
for all of these pens. So we'll just go through the colours really quickly. You have got your warm greys, essential. You have got your cool greys, essential. You have got your neutral, so you can see, and if you have a look here on that colour wheel, you will see the different colours that you are going to get in these. £2.99 a set. You've got your browns. I mean, these are perfect. If you've got anyone that wants to get into colouring, have you got children doing art, textiles, GCSE, schoolwork? You have got your turquoises. You have got your greens. You have got your yellows. And look, the blending that you are going to be able to achieve with those colours, isn't it, as well? You have got your reds. Let's move them this side because I'm already filling up the desk. You have got your pinks. Look at all the different shades in there. And don't forget, each pen has got those 2 different nibs on there. You've got your purples. You have got your blues. Look at the range of blues there. And then, see, these are really good sets. If you can't go for all of them, I think these are really good. You've got your pastels.
Yeah.
So you can see on the front, it's really hard to see with the light, isn't it? So you've got your pale pink, your pale yellow, pale blue, pale, like a peachy colour, your pale green, and your colourless blender within that one. So that's your pastels. You've then got your darks. There you go, you can see better there. All of those different colours in there. And then you have got your brights. Look at those ones. £2.99 a set for 6 alcohol markers. And I'll say it again. I went to a coffee shop when I was in Red Hobby Maker a few months back. My drink was £6 something.
Yeah.
I could have got 12 alcohol markers for that price.
I'm absolutely
and I wish I had
blown away.
I know. £2.99. Great stocking fillers. Just if you've got a craft group, you're doing a Secret Santa, grab them while they're on offer. I think if I had them on Hobby Maker, if I'm right, there's differing amounts depending on the colours.
Yeah.
So some are much more limited than others. So if you do want all 14 sets, make sure you check those out. And it's going to come to less than £42.
Yeah. And if you have them already in your collection and you know there's a set that you use and you're going to carry on using, go and get it now, because once these are gone, they are gone. Or
you want a set at your caravan.
Yeah.
Or, you know, they're just brilliant.
Yeah.
Grab hold of them. Next up, we have got your diamond sparkles, your shimmer rolls. I love these. Should be £3.99, half price £1.99. So you are getting self-adhesive shimmer roll. It says here approximately 28 centimetres by 98 centimetres. So just shy of a metre, isn't it, of your shimmer roll. So we have got lots of different colours. We have got your sky blue. We have got your midnight black. You've got your purple lavender. I can never decide on my favourite. Every time I pick one up, I think, yeah, that's my favourite. We have got your sapphire blue. We have got your jade green. And then last but by no means least, your rose pink. Perfect self-adhesive. So perfect for children's crafts as well.
Yes.
For cutting out and sticking on. If you want to use it on acetate, it's brilliant because it means you don't have to use any other glue or adhesive. Like jars and vases and things, lots of different ways that you are going to be able to use that. That's your diamond sparkled shimmer rolls. Should be £3.99, half price just £1.99. Next up, I feel like that's all of us here at Hunky Dory in a paper card form, isn't it? Look at these. These are your designer mirror card. 30 sheets, you are getting 6 designs, 5 of each. Let's do this one first. Should be £14.99, half price, £7.49. And look, it is your gorgeous, lovely leopard. Look at all the different colours you have got in there. Oh, look at that. if you are into your 3D makes, such as your gift boxes, your gift bags, even things like crackers, these are going to be perfect as well.
Oh, leopard print crackers.
Can you imagine?
Oh.
I mean, if I lived on my own, my wallpaper would be this. Yes. I would literally buy packs of this and just put it all over the walls. Should be $14.99. 30 sheets of like designer pattern mirror, £7.49. So that is your lovely leopard. Next up, we have got your precious metals. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to create that effect.
No.
No way. And look, you can see all of the different designs on there, different sort of colours within there. Again, 30 sheets in this one.
And if you manage to do it once, you'd never be able to replicate it the same again, would you?
Oh, not at all, no.
Stunning.
So your mirror sheets, 220 GSM as well. Look at that one with the flecks of gold in there. And then we have also got your Galactica. And look at all the different colours you're getting in those, the greens and the blues in there. And then if we turn it, look at that.
I mean, speaking about wallpaper, thinking about just popping these like in box frames, cutting them down to like 8x8 scenes for like on a child's bedroom wall and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Be incredible.
Nice. I think these always look nice as well with like your dies done in like black, like silhouettes,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
But again, just adding, you know, a large die sentiment on here. You've got your card done. So 30 sheets of your designer mirror, £7.49 per pack. And then we have got your Miri card specials. Look at this one. Look at that. So should be $11.99. Again, half price. 24 sheets within this one. So this is your abstract inks. Yeah. Look at the colour. Look at that. Gorgeous. You got in 8 sheets in each of 3 different designs. So plenty if you are doing a project where you need several of the same sort of design, isn't it? Really
Do you know what
helpful
this one's
to have that.
great for? That your mind doesn't go to straight away, but cutting like flower dyes out of, because all those layers give that perfect kind of petal effect. And there's a lovely green one in there as well that's great for doing your leaves, and it gives that really stunning effect.
How nice, with mirror as well. Perfect, and perfect for die cutting, isn't it, the mirror? Yeah. So that is your abstract inks. We've also got your rainbow butterflies, and again you're getting sort of, you can see there the pink background, the white, and then on that sort of, it's not white, silver, isn't it? And then on the black as well. Gorgeous for fussy cutting, but also if you just get your craft knife and just go around the wings, isn't it, and lift them up. So that you can see behind them. $5.99 for that one, and you can see just how much you are going to get in these. And then lastly, we have got, this one's got no name on it.
Time to celebrate.
Time to celebrate. Look at all the colours in there. That's sort of like, look at that, gold, silver, and then you've got sort of your fireworks on there, perfect for party invites. So, Miri card special packs should be $11.99, but you are getting them for just $5.99 each. Some amazing Black Friday deals there. So, Kat, what would you like to use?
Well, I'm definitely having the leopard print. And
what, for the demo or just because you want it?
I want it. Do you know, I heard a rumour that if you come into Hunky Dory and not somebody in the office is wearing leopard print that day, we can all go home.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever been a day where that
exactly.
hasn't
That's
happened,
why they
to
put
be
it
honest.
in place. Can I also have some shimmer roll, please? Can I have the black one?
Yeah, of course you can.
Should we make a little handbag and see if
let's
we
do
can
it.
line it with this?
To the point, my mum bought me a Christmas jumper last week, and it's even got an animal print Christmas tree on the front.
That is amazing. So I think I'm just going to take this colour because I really like it and it's at the top. We'll go with it. And it works with the black. So just going to make like a little very simple handbag shape. We're going to make it all out of one piece of card. So it's not going to be the biggest, but maybe great for like gift cards or a piece of jewellery or something like
Oh,
that.
nice, yeah.
Um,
Perfect for this time of year, isn't it?
Yes.
Those are sort of really popular presents to give, aren't they?
so the first thing I'm going to do is cut this down to a easy to work outside. So I'm going to go to 11.5. So just trim a little bit off. I'm going to keep the original length for the time being so I can work out the size of the cards. So 11.5. Now I know the first thing I'm going to need is let's transfer this over onto the scoreboard. We'll see what I've got to play with. So I'm going to mark this first with a pen or a pencil, and then you'll see my score lines will probably go in another place. It's just while I'm working out my measurements. We must have a pen or a pencil somewhere. There we go. Trusty hunky-dory pen. So I know that I'm going to need like 1/2 inch to do like a tab that's going to secure my bag together. So if I mark that in, and then I know I want my sides to like fold in like a bag. So if we make each of those 1 inch each, so that takes me to 1.5, 2.5, and we've got another on the other side, so we want another 2, so 3.5, 4.5. So if I mark here, turn this round, and that will let me know how much I've got left to play with. I've got 7 inches, so each side needs to be 3.5. So if I turn this back round, ignore those marks I've put on the bottom, and we'll start putting some score lines in. So I'm going to first of all, let's do my tab. So we know that's 1.5 inches, sorry, and 1/2 inch, and then I want a 1 inch section, another 1 inch section, so that's my 2.5. Now I want to take this to 3.5 for my first panel. So we've got my 1/2 inch there, 1, 2, 3, so we're going to score at 6. Now we need to put 2 more sides in, so 7 and 8, and that should leave me 1, 2, 3.5 at the end. Whew. So
Maths is done.
Ish.
Halfway.
And then it doesn't matter which way you do this. So I think I want my box pretty squarish. So if I just put a guide score in at 3.5 again, and then I think I'll take my base. We've got 3.5, so I know it needs to cover. I'm going to do 2 inches, so I've just got a little bit of overlap. So that's 4.5, 5.5, and just put a guideline here, and then I can cut that bit away. I'm going to need you in a minute just for something else, but I can just find that guide score there, and I can cut that section away. So this will be my bottom, this will be my top. Now, to help it fold in like a bag, I am going to put some like little triangle score lines in here just to help. So I'm going to mark 1 inch up from that bottom score line there, and just mark there, so I know where I would want to go. And then I am going to take these up, just going to mark into position just to give me a guide for where I want to score. And like I said, we are going to line this box, hopefully. I've never done this before actually, so we'll see how it goes with the shimmer roll. So hopefully all our workings.
We wait till we live, don't we, on a show before we try something new.
Yeah. So let's cut some tabs away. So all this section at the bottom can come off here, and I'll cut a tab into that. And we just like doing our nice like little angled tabs just so it's nice and neat. So we'll take these up to here.
And don't forget, you can watch the show back. I think it stays on Facebook for 30 days, is it?
Yes.
But then you can watch it. It stays on YouTube forever. So go back if you want the measurements and, you know, to re-watch it. You can see it on there. Good morning to everyone in the chat. Stacey's in.
Good morning, Stacey. So now we just need to put these little score lines in here. So if we go back to our scoreboard, just a little bit of concentration. Now it is going to be a bit tricky. This is where I like to use my ruler just to make sure it's sat on the right line. So I can see at the bottom corner here that it's sat in a score line. So if I just use, and I'm using that centre one with the 6 that we've marked, if I just use my ruler and I can make sure it's just angled up in the right place, and that should hopefully get me in the groove there. And then just repeat, twist and turn, and this is why I like to mark that centre section, just so you know. We can get a little bit of a guide. If I bring this down, I can take that up to that line. Just like that, and you'll know, you'll be able to feel when you're in the right place. Like I said, it might with this one might be a bit easier if you just bring it a bit lower down.
Oh, Viv's ordered the 8 packs of markers that she didn't have.
Yes.
It would have been rude not to. It
Absolutely. And then in there, and that should all then be scored in. Right, I'm going to go and make sure everything is folded and burnished before I put this next layer down. And the hope that it will then help all those lines score in for me. Now these are going to want to come in, and you're just going to want to squeeze that little triangle in at the bottom. It will come naturally once the box is together, like that. You can fold that round. I'm just delaying doing this pit that I'm not sure is going to work yet. Have you figured that out, guys? So if you fold that in on itself and then kind of bring this bit round just to get that little triangular element working. But you could do it just like as a square tab without that in there, but I think it just adds to that effect of a little bag, doesn't it? That detail. Why is it? There we go. That's it in there. So, come on, Mr. Shimmerall.
A big shout out to everyone working so hard in the warehouse as well. People are already receiving their goodie boxes.
This is incredible news.
Wendy Graham's opened hers this morning whilst waiting for us to start the show.
So I'm going to take a section of this. I'm going to try and pre-cut it a little bit just to make it a little bit easier to work with. Obviously it's a little bit trickier to cut because it wants to roll back on you. So if you've got your glass mat and you've got an idea, I know that's coming over both the edges here. Make sure I've got enough for my tab. Find one of the lines to cut along. And we'll just keep that nice and straight.
Oh, it's good to see that. I love wrapping paper that has those like
guidelines
on it. It makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
Although finding the right wrapping paper, I find, can make or break Christmas. It can put you in a great mood or a bad mood, depending if you get the right stuff.
I've had a supermarket brand one before that
Ooh.
had so much glitter on it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was still found something about March.
Or if it and if it doesn't cut properly, or
or if it's a bit see-through.
It can. And it rips when you try and fold the corners, and you end up doing loads of patchworks.
Yeah. Who's on comments today? Is it Jess? Yeah, so Jess put in the comments, it's the best price we've ever done on those pens.
Yeah, and I mean, without actually giving them away, I can't see that we're ever going to give a lower price than that either. Right, so you take a deep breath. flatten it out and find your corner. This will probably take me the longest. This will probably be my new red line tape. And we just need to find a bit. Ooh, it was doing it, it was doing it. Come back. There we go. So I'm just going to start and take a little line at the top, and then I can work my way.
It in one panel?
Yeah. Hopefully. So I'm just taking a little section down at the top there so I can place it on over the edge. Hope everything's covered. And then if you've got, I don't know if I've got mine in my box, if you've got like your squeegee tool, this will be perfect for making sure that you're getting this all down nice and neat. But just keep rolling back, pressing it down, and it will lift, and kind of you can get your little creases out like I've done there. But isn't it like a really ingenious way for making the inside of your boxes like really?
Yeah, because it doesn't add too much weight to it, does it?
Not
You'll be
at all.
able to still fold the score lines really easily still.
I think this might be easier with my craft knife. Sorry if I'm putting my head in the way. Yeah, and this just slices beautifully through here, so you can see how well this is cutting away. Now, just do little sections as we go.
Oh, that looks perfect, doing it with the craft knife, doesn't it?
Yeah, makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
So we are doing this from start to finish, guys, so I know it's taking a little bit of time, but again, I think it's a great one to show you that even though I mean, what is it going to take? What, 15 minutes to make a fully lined little gift box? You can't complain at that, can you?
And like you said, Kat, there's jewellery, isn't there? There's chocolates. I
Yeah.
think even a pair of nice socks you could fit in here as well.
And this is a technique you could roll out with all your boxes and stuff. Just make sure that you're lining them before you like pop them together. But what an elegant, classy finish it's going to give when you open that box and it is fully lined inside.
And even if you did larger boxes, you've got almost a metre, haven't you?
Yeah. So we'll take that away. And just look at that. And you can see how the scores are transferring through there already. So it should be just a case of putting everything back into position, getting our bases and our things down. So I'm going to put double lined high tack tape on to these sections. So I'm going to go on the bottom of these two here. Just to hold them in place. I'm going to put it down my tab because I know we are definitely going to be popping that inside, and then I just need to figure out which of my bottom pieces I'm going to have on the top as well. So if that comes in to there, that one comes in to there, and then this one can sit neatly over the top, so I'll add a piece on this one as well. And then before we fold it up, I am going to add some hole punches in so we can get some ribbon in there. So we're going to put them on our two sections here. So again, let's make sure we can get these nice and even. So we know these sections are 3.5, doing black marks on black shiny. So half of 3.5 would be 1, and I'm going to do it on here because it's a little bit easier for me to measure. I'm just going to come 3/4 of an inch in from each side. So again, 3/4 in, try and keep them level, and then the same with this, and then I've got a guide as where to punch them, and they should all line up in the end. Doosh, doosh, doosh,
Oh, Jane said she just ordered all the craft markers for her daughter to stop her from begging to use hers.
I'm gonna have to, I can't see my dots. Do you know what? Should I mark it with my thing? It might be a little bit easier.
You got your white gel pen?
Yes.
Try that.
Genius.
Might just...
Genius. That will work, won't it? So just take that score line in again. That's better. What would we do without a 1, 2, 3, just there, there, and in from this side, there. Then hole punch. Twist and take out. Please spend a bit more time than I am doing with this one. I do like doing, to be fair, my hole punches normally on like a rubber mat because it really sinks into it.
Okay.
There is.
Yeah, I was going to say I used it yesterday for something.
I just find it grips in better and you get a much cleaner cut, as you see. Give it a good twist, pull it out. I'm going to go back and just try neaten up this one a little bit while it's there. Right, let's get this thing stuck together. So you know my trick with my red liner tape now is to give it a really good burnish down. And I do like to pop it on, as you've seen, a little bit beforehand, because I think it just gives it time to really adhere, and then it makes the backing so much easier to take off. That one.
The high-tech tape, though, is definitely the best thing to use, isn't it?
Yeah, whenever you're doing boxes or any construction projects, if you're wanting it to last,
yes,
your construction glue will do it as well. It's just going to take you a little bit more time. You're just going to have to peg it together and wait for it to fully calm down. So let's get these all folded in correctly. That is my base. So I'm going to bring this one round to the side, just remembering that we have got those notches that we've cut in there, so we're not going right to the edge because we want to keep it quite square, just like that. Pop this one on the inside, fold our little tab in, get that secured in there, then we can get these little folds in place. Look how cute she's looking. We're going to need some ribbon. We're going to come to the box of ribbon that accurately represents my brain at the moment. This is our dirty little secret. Luckily the black's right at the top, so I didn't have to go rooted.
I was going to say that was quite lucky.
Oh, oops. We should do a competition of guess how many meters of ribbon are in this box. I know that means
somebody... Who's going to count them after that?
Well, it could be a good Christmas afternoon job for somebody. And then let's just thread this through. So you could do 2 on either side, or you could just bring it all the way through. Make yourself a little... Come on. Just make sure you've got enough to tie it up. Do a little knot on this side. Probably should have put a knot inside the box, but you can suss that stuff out. My brain has done capacity this morning with this, so good luck when it comes to goodie boxes in a bit. But there you have a perfect little kind of jewellery size, gift card sized gift box. And I just love the idea of lining it. makes it look a little bit more professional, doesn't
Well,
it?
it's just a finishing touch, isn't it? I think
yeah.
they'd be perfect as well. You could even hang those on a tree, couldn't you? You know, with like chocolates in or
yeah.
gifts as well. There's going to be so many people watching that back and having a go at that. And I love the fact you can do it all in one sheet.
That's one sheet. So out of that pack, that's 30 boxes.
Yeah.
That's mad.
And a couple of rolls of that shimmer roll, that would go a long way as well. Thank you for that, Kat. Oh, we've had a request at some point between now and Christmas. Could you do your Christmas jumper card? Yeah.
Yeah.
If we get any products in the next couple of weeks that
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure we can build that in somewhere.
Thank you. Next up, we have got the giant check. Look at this. You can win your share of £1,000 hunky-dory credit. All you need to do to be in with a chance to win your share is just place an order with us. And then we will announce the lucky winners next week. At the start of next week. So 4 lucky winners are going to receive £250 hunky-dory credit. So place an order. Lots and lots of you have already done that. And you'll be in with a chance to win part of that. Looking forward to seeing the winners of that.
Definitely.
That is a good prize to win, isn't it?
I bet some people have got lots and lots of entries in now, haven't they?
Well, yeah, because it's an entry every time you place an order, isn't it? But next up, Kat. We can do it! How excited. They even put the craft knife out for us. It is so good. We are going to open one of these goodie boxes. So, let's have a look what you are going to get. There was comments saying that people had received the goodie boxes and were saving them till Christmas. And there was people saying, oh, I could never do that. Let's turn this over first of all. So, within your goodie box, you are getting a discount code there for 10%, and it's off every order in December. So however many orders you place, just make sure in December you use that code. Oh, this is a good one. First up, starting strong.
We love it.
Literally, I mean, how many rolls of this do we use, Kat? Your ultra high tack tape, and that is probably my favourite size as well. Would be perfect for making those boxes that Kat's just done. Next up, we have got your circle foam pads on there. Next up, we have got the bite-sized book of timeless poinsettias. So this one has got 60 pages. So theoretically, that's 60 toppers, isn't it? Look at all the images in here. Love that one. And it says in the name, doesn't it, timeless. If you don't use it all this year, or if you have already made your Christmas cards, keep it for next year. It's going to be perfect. Next up, you have, look at this, your perfect poinsettia stamp, and love those sentiments you've got on there. So if you have grabbed hold of those alcohol markers for just $2.99, especially if you've bought the reds, that is going to be perfect. So your stamp set. We have then got your die cut parchment snowflakes. 12 sheets in here. I'm sure at the time we worked out how many that was. But it's going to be a considerable amount. Look, you can see just on that first page, can't you, how many you are getting. So that is your parchment snowflakes. 12 sheets in here.
Even for Christmas decorations, like just get some glue dots and make a snowflake wall in your house. It would be absolutely stunning.
Oh my word.
Oh.
Look. I still can't quite understand why we've put golden oldies in it.
No.
Can you?
No.
Because
and they must have been hidden away somewhere.
It's like one of the most popular things, isn't it? So you are getting your luxury topper set there, going to be able to make at least 2 cards. So you get your topper sheet, your foil cardstock, and a sheet of your printed cardstock in that one. Look at those 2, 3 even. Okay. Look at them. And again, you are getting a sheet of the toppers, you are getting a piece of your printed cardstock and a sheet of your foil cardstock. And then Look at this, your decollage. Look at that, and then you've got the topper to put it onto with your cardstock as well. So 3 sort of top.
Yeah, just.
You're not going to believe this one, Kat.
Somebody better have a defibrillator outside of this room because I am not walking out of here alive today.
Look at this, your Advent Village.
What?
Again, one of our most popular launches this year. You are going to be able to make 24 of those gorgeous Advent houses on there. All of your instructions are on there. Go back and watch the shows when we launched them. They are this year's launch. They're only a few months up, you know, only a few months ago. Your Advent Village. Can't believe that. You are then going to get your Festive Decadence Deluxe Craft Pad. So within this, you are getting your 4 topper sheets, your 4 printed cardstock, your 4 foil cardstock, and 8 inserts, all with that rich gold foiling. Look, I just love the imagery in this one and the different colours that you get. Look, I mean, there's at least 3 cards there just from that one sheet, isn't there, that you are going to be able to make, along with all of your cardstock, a whole deluxe craft pad.
And I think that is one of them as well, that is not just Christmas, it's winter.
It's that party season as well, isn't it?
Party, winter, engagements, weddings, things like that. It's going to work so well for all those.
And then I am quite worried about Kat at this point because...
Oh no, don't. I can't take it
honestly,
anymore.
Kat.
No, I'm going. I'm gone. No,
she's off.
No. Am I meant to choose what to craft with?
All of it, Kat. Your stunning snow globes, 12 snow globes concept cards you are going to be able to make. I mean, look at the size of the kit. You get the envelopes. Look. It's just, honestly, for £30, you are getting, we have to recap, you are getting 12 of your stunning snow globe cards to make. You are getting a whole deluxe craft pad. You are getting the whole Advent Village. Not just a house on its own. You're getting the whole village. 24 Advent houses. You are getting your decollage topper set. You are getting 2 of your golden oldies topper sets. You are getting 12 sheets of your die-cut parchment snowflakes. You are getting a stamp that you're going to have forever. You are getting a bite-sized book of timeless poinsettias, foam pads and your tape, £30. Any takers?
Yes.
Most
yes,
definitely.
Yes.
That is the type of products and the amount and quality that you are going to be able to get in your goodie boxes. Anne-Marie showed yesterday on Hobby Maker. I loved it because she got 4 goodie boxes worth on the counter.
Yeah.
And it was just piled high. What an amazing goodie box. Kat,
yes.
What would you like? She's gonna say all of it.
I think I might, because I'm getting ideas for the last part of the show because I know the back in stock items that we've got.
Okay.
I think so. I'll keep this one quite simple. Let's go with the Festive Decadence pad.
Ooh, nice.
And I think then I might use the snow globes in the last part.
Oh, okay. This is exciting.
You. I'm just looking at the front because I might pinch an idea off there if my brain kicking. Oh, I love all these.
But that's what people can do as
well,
well,
isn't
isn't
it?
it?
Point, isn't it?
Feel free to replicate ideas. Have a look at the product on the website. A, you'll see how much it's worth. But
yes.
B, there'll be lots of ideas as to how you can use it as well.
Oh, we know she loves some black and gold.
I know.
Choices.
Some really nice sentiments on those toppers as well in this
is.
one.
Right, I'm torn between the black and gold and the this beautiful. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go for this one. That's the foiled. Let's go for the thingy, just so I've got options. Foiled. must be that one. Is it that one that matches the blue? Let me have a look at the topper, then it'll make sense. Yeah, absolutely. We are going to need some gold. Let's have a look what I've got here. Absolutely spoiled for choice. I think this is screaming out for a cat flap card with this section here.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So I am going to work from this side of my card first. Let's see if I've got enough to do 7. Let's go 6.5. We can always take a card down a little bit because I don't want to cut into this detail here. So we'll go 3 notches under the 6.5. And the same in this direction. We'll do a 6.5 mirror mat.
I like it when we do these shows where we don't know what's in there, because I think it's nice to see the whole process, isn't it?
It is,
of how
absolutely.
we kind of put cards together.
So I'm going to take this down to 3 notches under the 6.5 height-wise. And then, how brave shall I be? Let's see what kind
in terms
of way.
of fussy cutting?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, you're brilliant, Kat, you can do it.
So I am going to, let's just bring it to this side of that lovely gold line down there and around, just take it to where it hits the foliage. Here with me. I'm just going to do a quick card. Let's do fussy cutting. That up to there. Now, apologies, this will not be my neatest fussy cutting ever, but we're going to take this around these. I am just going to leave a little border, because if you've got time, by all means get in with that craft knife and get right up to the edge of those leaves and those berries. It is doable with a design like this.
Yeah. Mind you, did you see Anne-Marie's sneak peek on Hobby Maker yesterday?
Yes. There was, the sneak peek was that sneaky peeky that there was people in the office saying, oh, we've not seen them.
Oh, was it?
So
I just love reading all the comments about whether people are going to open their goodie boxes or save them.
I mean, and they'd make fantastic presents as well, wouldn't they?
I think with the goodie box, I think Janie's made a really good point that she had things in a goodie box that she hadn't bought, but once she started working with them, she loved them.
Yeah.
It kind of, she said it's good to get pushed out your comfort zone.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
definitely. And because you're getting them at a bargain price, you don't mind playing. And if it goes a little wrong, it goes a little wrong. But
Yeah.
9 times out of the 10, because it's hunky-dory quality, you'll get something fantastic out at the end of it. My only tip is, if you have bought multiple boxes and you are going to tell yourself, I'm just going to open one, you're lying to yourself. Either just don't do it or go for it, because you're not going to be able to resist, are you?
I feel like we've got like everyone in here, as in like there's some people that will open them and the delivery person's still halfway down the drive and they're already half open. That's me. You're in my camp if you do that. There's some people that said they'll open one and save the others.
See, I couldn't. I just couldn't.
And then there's some people who can save them.
Yeah. No, I think I could do either. I think if I'm saving them, I can save them.
Can you?
But if I tried to open one, once I'd open one, you know that scene from Friends with Monica and the wedding presents, and she's like, I'll just open one.
Yeah.
And by the time Chandler gets home, she's opened them all. That's what would happen.
But you could save them.
I think I could.
Yeah.
If nobody told me they were in the house and hid them. So we are going to pop this here. We're going to use, I don't know whether just to have it like that. No, we'll try and do a cat flap. Let's cut one down. Card blanks have moved over here. So if we got a 7x7. That's a 6x6, and I'll just cut it down to 6.5 by 6.5. And remember, you can do this. You don't need to stay to your conventional size cards. If it works because that's what you can get out of your cardstock and make the most use of it that way.
Yeah.
Just cut down a card blank. It'll still fit in a 7x7 envelope.
Yeah, that's what I tend to do, yeah. Oh, Susan's the same as me. I'll open it and seal it back up to pretend to hubby I've not. Charmaine's in my camp. Oh, this is good.
So I'm just going to see how wide this is sitting. So it's 3 1/4. So I will add a mat and layer to it, but if I'm going to take just 1/2 inch from this side and then make this one 3 3/4. And then we can take away these two sections. Like that. And then if we take this to 6.5, that was our length, wasn't it? In height. And then 3 notches over there. 3 3/4. We should get a nice mirror mat if we pop that on there. And we can start leading this up. And this is one of those, to be fair, I don't even think, because you've got that beautiful detail on the front. I mean, I will pop a topper on, but if you didn't want to and you were being super frugal, you could just get away with adding a couple of sentiments to a card like this.
I couldn't even think of how many cards you could make with this goodie box. Oh. Could you?
Well... No, my brain is trying to do some math.
You've got 60 pages in that little book.
Yeah.
You've got 12 snow globes. You've got a whole deluxe craft pad, which you could probably make.
I mean, we say,
cards, do you reckon?
we say 16, don't we? But I reckon you're pushing it to a minimum of 20 at least.
Yeah, I think if you've got the goodie box, some card blanks and maybe some mirror.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Because you've got all your inserts
fun challenge,
in there as well.
it?
So we pop this on the front of here. Just look how beautiful she is looking. But let's add some more glamour. So I might be really frugal and keep that main topper and just use a bit of the frame. So we're not overdoing it on the detail. But if I could take a bit of this. And I love using my frames just to give some extra elements at the side. And then maybe use that up there. So if we cut a little bit off this. Don't be afraid to chop into your frames and do different things with them.
They go further then as well,
They
don't they?
absolutely do.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pop this on here, down this side. Just to bring that in, just to add a little bit something in the background for this topper. I don't like all my stuff's gone out my box again. I need to find a better hidey place. So we'll go on. And remember, with your deluxe craft pads, you're getting all your inserts and everything at the back as well. So you can decorate the back of the card with an insert, so you've still got somewhere to write a message. Because obviously we're utilising where you would usually put your card and stuff. So if we pop you up there, let's see what else we've got to add. We've got this beautiful poinsettia in the colours. So we could bring that down to this section here. Just using that frame as a highlight at the side. Just like that. And then we will take our Merry Christmas, and you can go up here, just overhanging a little bit of that cat flap detail there. And I'm going to leave it clean and simple like that. But that is just utilising majoritively your base layer and a couple of toppers.
Yeah. So that's that topper's the cardstock, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you've still got the actual topper.
Yeah, I've just used a bit of the
to be able
frame.
to use, yeah.
So you've still got your full topper left, and we've got like half the frame. So you could really play away with how you put this on your card. You could have it overhanging, you could have like an acetate bit, and still use the rest of this with the topper.
Thank you.
You're
Love that
welcome.
one. People are going to try that cat flap card. People saying how nice they are. Thank you for that. We've got one more demo left, but before we do that, let's have a reminder of our Win It Weekly. 2 lucky winners this week are going to be in with a chance to win our amazing Miri satin. Look at this. 2 lots. You are getting your Miri selection and your satin Miri mega mixes worth £59.98. All you need to do is like, share and comment the answer to the following question. What was the world's largest Christmas gift? Was it A, the London Eye, B, Sydney Opera House, or C, the Statue of Liberty? Lots of answers already in the comments. So thank you for that. We will announce the lucky winners on Friday's show. But next up, we have got 2 amazing back in stock offers for you. First up, we have got your puffy paints. This is quite hard to show, isn't it? But a 30ml bottle. If anyone watched the shows, it is just the best stuff to use, isn't it?
It's so much fun.
It is. You put. Let me take the lid off. You put it onto your projects, heat it with a heat tool, and it gives an amazing sort of puffy texture to whatever you are doing. $4.99 or $4.49 if you are a Diamond Club member. Perfect if you are doing snow, but we have also done it on. And Kat's laughing because it was one of hers. Popcorn.
Yes.
It looks like popcorn. Kat's also done it as dog food.
Yes, because you can colour it in once it's fully dry as
Yeah.
well.
Was that a little book page?
Yeah.
So it was a dog holding an empty dog bowl. So Kat did,
Dog food, yeah.
dog food. Hydrangeas.
Yeah,
I've done that.
For the hydrangea,
So you can colour it as well. What did you use to colour it with, Kat?
For the inks, I went over with my Prism ink pads and just built up like some purpley, bluey tones.
Okay, so just using your ink pads.
Yeah, and then with the dog food one, I used the metallic markers.
Metallic markers.
Just let it dry.
So definitely grab hold of that. $4.99 each, or you can get 2 for £8, and you will definitely want those. It has been out of stock, so definitely while we've got it, stock up on that. The other thing that we have got, your warm white string lights. You are getting both packs for £10, £9 if you are a Diamond Club member. So you're getting 3 sets of lights in each pack. Each set has got 20 lights on there. So 120 lights you are getting in total. You can replace the batteries in them.
Yes.
You can also snip them down if you don't want all 20 lights. Maybe it's a smaller project and you only want the 10, but just be mindful that the 10 that you snip away will no longer work.
You can't use them once.
I'd just double them over and
I
use all
I
20.
do the same and twist
them round,
and then you get them a bit closer together.
So you can do that with that wire as well. They're just an essential, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, have you got lights on your tree?
Well,
on
our
your
little
desk?
tree. Yeah. It's like all the decorations popped off.
I know. So when we came in end of last week,
Yes.
Anne-Marie had bought us like the miniature Christmas trees
Yes.
for our desks. So the first thing I did, put a set of lights on it. Then I pinched some of Craig's chocolate decorations. Do you know from his Bauble Buddy shows? So they're now.
You can't say too much.
Why?
Because we might be doing a Guess the Christmas Tree game.
Well, I'm just helping people out. It's a now you know what mine looks like. I've not finished it yet, don't worry. But they're just perfect for your home decor, your garlands, your wreaths, your Advent Village, if you've got that, to put them in there as well. 6 sets of lights you are getting for £10, £9 if you are a Diamond Club member. Back in stock. They were out of stock for a little while. Grab hold of those. Kat?
Yes.
What are you going to demo?
I want the lights, I want the puffy paint, I want the snow globes.
Okay.
I can't guarantee I'm going to get them all in, but
this is the challenge. Snow globes, lights, puffy paint.
Puffy paint. Thank you.
This is going to be good.
I hope everyone's got a brew because we're going to be here till 3 p.m. this afternoon.
Nobody minds, Kat.
I know. No, nobody watching mind. The people out there might mind.
Oh, well.
Right. I need one that screams snow and lights. Let's have a look. I'm thinking. Thinking. Polar bear, maybe an option. Oh, there's gingerbread house as well.
That would look nice with the snow
thing
on the roof, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Right. Oh, the snowman.
Do one of each, Kat. Come on, we've got all day.
Is that it? She said it. Don't blame me. And then we have our element there. Right. I think I'm good to go.
I mean, you even get snowfall acetate in these as
You
well,
do,
don't you?
absolutely, for the front of them. The image looks really different on the layers. So we're going to pop this out. I've not made one of these in a while, so my brain needs to get back into focus. So I'm going to try and keep the design as is as possible. Yeah. Because we're adding things in, so we don't need to do too much extra to it. So that is your snow globe all folded up. You're going to pop out these layers. I'm going to build this up first so I can see. Oh no, because that's popping through the background, isn't it? We are fine. So let's take out our main layers. Now, I'm not going to do so much with these little elements here because they're fine, and I'm going to be adding the puffy paint and heat. I'm going to keep it on the bigger surface because I think it'll hold itself a bit more. And because we're adding depth and texture in other ways, it should be fine. So, puffy paint. I always like just to get a little splurge out on the side on my mat first, just so I know that it's flowing nice and I don't just end up with a big on my sound effects and everything today. And then, because it's snow, I'm just kind of going to dab and swirl over the textures where we are seeing snow on the house. And again, you don't have to follow the thing. And the beauty of this product is as well is that it is buildable. So do a little layer first, and then if you want to add more in some areas, you can do that. But you don't have to do the whole thing because it will expand for you. So we're going to do the roof of the house here.
It's one of those things, like, remember the first time you saw, like, heat embossing?
Yeah, I do.
And you just
very much
then, aren't
so.
you? I feel like this is the same. When you see it, when you add the heat to it.
So we've got that on there, and then let's put some little blobs onto the tree here again. Don't be too heavy because it will expand. I've just about stopped having flashbacks from when I had this on TV with Adam.
Oh, he mentioned that on Thursday when I was with him. What, did he make you do it on a glass or something?
He did,
yeah.
He live on air.
About that, yeah.
Here was me, like, waiting for the producers to say, no, we'll not do that. That's fine. And I just turned right into him with this big glass and a grin on his face. Oh, but it worked. So, heat gun. We can't do it without a heat gun. Is it falling down the side
So
here?
it should be there. Oh, it's the white one, Kat, under.
Oh, right.
Under.
Why was I
You see it. You got it. Yeah.
It's all the way under the desk. So again, whenever we're using our heat guns, we recommend pop them on, let them warm up to temperature first. I'm doing the very clever technique of just holding my hand a little bit away from it, and when I can feel it from this distance,
You know it's ready.
I know it's right. Do not put your hand right up close to it. And we're just going to give this a little bit of time. And once it starts to go, very much like your embossing powders, you'll see it start puffing. I know I'm covering it with the heat tool at the moment. I'll try and do it from the side. And it will keep expanding and expanding. The trick is, don't leave your heat in one spot for too long. Otherwise, unless you're trying to make something that looks like popcorn, it will start yellowing and
Yes,
browning
it does,
a little
yeah.
bit.
Which was really handy with the popcorn. Yeah.
Which is great. But other than that, put the heat on, let it go expand a bit, let it cool down, come back and it'll expand a bit more. You've got time. Just look how much fun this is.
And when you hold it up, I can see from here the dimension that you've got on there.
And I'm just going to go and add to some areas. I'm going quite extra today because why not? Can you see that, guys? Look how much fun. And we'll do the trees.
Yeah, Michelle said I use this on my Advent Village. It's great stuff. It is.
Like
and
I said,
little goes a long way, doesn't it?
It really, really does as well, yeah. So we have got them to where I want them to go. Now I'm going to leave them like that just to dry down a little bit. It might depuff tiny bit as it's coming down, but that is fine. So we're going to give them a little fashionable shake just to help them start cooling, and I'm going to put them to one side while I try and incorporate my lights into this globe as well, because in for a penny, in for a pound. So let's take some high-tack tape. I'm going to go with the quite thick one, and we're going to tease this all the way around. Do you know what? I'm going to cheat because I've got my acetate to put on first, so I'm going to do that with my high-tack tape. I'm just going to use my tape runner, so I'm not spending 3 hours doing tape on here. So if we pop that over, I'm not sure how I'm going to hide my wire from my tape that yet, but for my lights, but we'll get there somehow.
Can you put it onto?
I'll come up
just
with
under the acetate.
Right. I think so. I can maybe poke a little hole and thread it through. That's usually one way that I do it. It's just when I'm thinking on the spot, but we will get there. So as you can see, I'm just manipulating this tape round, just putting little scores and folds in. And again, this is great stuff for hiding your lights in place. I would recommend maybe afterwards, just like trying to de-tack it a little bit once your lights are in, so it's not going to stick to the back of your card, but you can go over with like a anti-static bag or something like that. Will really help that. First things first, and there's absolutely no real reason why they shouldn't, but always turn your lights on before you do any project, because I have had it happen to me with like old lights that I got before we got ours, and I've done a full project, threaded everything through, got my lights in place, turned it on, and they've not worked.
Yeah, I'm sure people have done that with the Christmas tree as well. Put all the lights on, plug them in.
So let's unwind this, and I'm going to use the tip that me and Amy were on about before, and just what you can see, just how how many of them there are. It's 20 lights, but so much to work with. So I'm just going to spread these out.
Angela says, I'm hooked on these lights. They are on everything lately. They're so good. Yeah.
And even just like for little bits of Christmas decorations that you just want to add a little bit of bling, a little bit of sparkle to.
Yes, yeah.
And then you can just whip them off and you don't have to use them again. They're great for putting like in jars and things like that. I actually used them one year, suspended them like to hang my cards on, so there was lights between, you know, like when you put your cards up.
Oh, nice, yeah.
So you can't see what I'm doing here. I've just, because there's so many, I have just doubled my wire over,
in half, yeah.
and then I'm just kind of like twisting it, so it brings the lights closer together, and you've not got quite as much to work with. And then just pinch it. You can keep going with that. It will take a while, but we are just going to do it this way today. Okay, so I am thinking if I punch a hole, I'm going to do a big one just for ease today. Again, please, you've got your different ends and your different sizes in your hole punch. So use a smaller one. I think when I put my layer over, it should be all right. I can stick it over the top. They're quite fine, aren't they? Well,
yes, definitely, yeah.
So
then it'll cover it as well, won't
it will. That's it. So if I go through here and just keep twisting and punching, you'll feel it go through, and then you can always open out once that mark's in.
A couple of people have coloured them in using their markers as well.
I've done that.
Have you?
Yeah, I've got some in my desk that are like that to make like proper Christmas lights. So then we can thread this through from the back to the front. Then just make sure you're leaving some excess so you can tape that up. Make sure all your lights are on the inside. We can remove the backing on here if I can find where the end is. Now there is another Christmas tape wrapping saga, isn't it? Finding the end of the... can't find the end of the red liner.
It'll be at the top.
You would think. Where did I start?
So,
oh wow.
if you just lift it from anywhere,
Yeah, if I put a
the
little
edge, yeah.
line in there. Just testing me today. There we go. There it was.
There we go.
Yeah, I never would have guessed there. Why did I start there, of all places? And then bring it so your first light, still one thingy in there a little bit. Bring that in up here, and then you can just start. There's that little thicker bit of the thing there. Just start manipulating them round the edge of your tape, and there will probably be a few more than you need, but you can double back on yourself and fill in any gaps as and when. But it will, this wire sticks lovely to the high-tack tape, so let's do that. And because we have started with the end, we know that we can just keep going as far as we need. It's stuck on my top and everything now. What a day! What a day!
Just going round again. With
just
them.
going round again. Get as many in as possible. And like I said, if you notice it's starting to be like a little gap of something somewhere, just fold the wire back on itself, pinch it in so it's hidden, and you can manipulate those lights to fill in any gaps that you've got. Like I'm going to do with this one here, because that one wants to fall exactly where that other one was. But we can just keep going round. And I am going to trim now, because I think we have got enough on there. So
just be careful, is it in half?
Oh, sugar. We're not going to trim just in case because I don't know
You
which
know what I
end
mean?
I'm
'Cause
at. Yeah. It's still working. Keep going. I am shouting out to everybody today for bearing with me because I know these are a process, but I think it is worth it in the end. Get a little bit of tape that's left.
Process. It's nice to see how things are done, isn't it?
And once, I know it looks thingy, but once it's all folded up, it's going to be really, really good. So we've got all them inside there now. So we can go back to our layers. Again, I am going to cheat because just of time. Please use your high-tack tape for this part. I am just going to pop this onto here and it will sit over that wire like that. That is our first layer.
And don't forget, you got the high-tack tape in the goodie box.
You have, yeah. So you could do that with that as well. And then this one just sits to the front like that. Pop that down on top of there, and then when you fold it back, you've got that. And then finally, again, please use your tape, but I'm just going to use this. Bring it over, squidge it between that wire like that. Now I like our rectangle, I probably can't find any in here. We've got a black one, that'll do for today. You can kind of roll this around, find where you want it to sit, pop a foam pad on the back and just secure it neatly.
You could even put it in the centre, couldn't you, and then cover it up with the topper?
You could, yeah, that would be a really good idea. I haven't got the brain capacity left for that at the moment, but let's squidge that on there, turn it on, and there we have our snow globe with our lights and our puffy paint.
That looks amazing.
So much fun. So much fun.
Absolutely love it. And don't forget, you get 12 of those snow globes in there as well, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely love it. Grab hold of that puffy paint as well, and those lights whilst they are back in stock. Thank you, Kat.
Thank you.
Amazing demo. So much inspiration for everybody. Don't forget, 70% of the goodie boxes have now sold. So if you want them, grab hold of them. There was somebody in the comments, trying to find it now, ordered this morning. They've already had the dispatch notification.
Wow.
So the warehouse are fabulously working to get these out to you ASAP, so thank you to them as well. TV schedule, I'm at Hobby Maker tomorrow. I'll be there at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m, so excited, opening some more goodie boxes. I can't wait. Next up here on Hunky Dory TV, tune in. Rebecca, Bex and Anne-Marie will be here for another sneak peek at our goodie boxes. I'll be opening another 3 live on the show. So we could be opening 9 goodie boxes tomorrow. This is exciting. 3 here, 6 on Hobby Maker. So if you have got them, stay tuned and see what we make with those. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. We'll be back with you tomorrow from 10 a.m. Goodbye.